Freeman. And are we live on? Okay, we're live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. Let's go ahead and cover our watch list today. Now, we're watching 4 stocks at the moment. Nothing crazy. Again, we have more on our scanners, but we're really just going to dive it down to the best stocks that are watching. We have SBEV. Average shares are trading higher after the company announced it has received authorization to sell its Tap-Out performance drink in Walmart stores. So that's very, very good news. They had a nice bounce off the 90 EMA on the 5-minute. That would have been a great scalp. Not scalp, I should say. But again, you had a lot of volume start to step in to right at VWAP. So that's very, very bearish to me. So I would have gotten out at this candle, but again, it still runs. We could see another breakout. We had another increasing volume, higher spread with an upper wick. Now we have decreasing volume. We might see a pullback. Would ideally want to see a hold this 9 EMA. If we do not, we're going to pull back to this 20 EMA. We have TSRI. Nice double top. Really just waiting for just a nice bottom with a potential reversal here. I'm not a huge fan of TSRI, the price action. Now, the news is company reported Q2 revenue of 23.9 million versus 16.1 million year over year. So that's very, very good. Got a lot more revenue coming in. That's why they're getting the pop. Again, break over 13. We room up to 14, 15, and then 16, 80, 84. So let's go and actually look at that again to really kind of get a good explanation or just really see what's going on here. So I mean, again, break over that $13 level. We're gonna have room back up to again 14, break over 14, room up to 15, and then 16 in that 1684 level for TSRI. So that's definitely what we're gonna keep on watch. TSRI. We have one. I'm looking for one to break over this downtrend. Really, I'm usually not a huge fan of catching this small penny stock. This is a very, very small penny stock. Usually not a huge fan of it, but if we can actually crack over this downtrend, we run back up to $3, and not $3 to 30 cents. So that's definitely what I'm gonna keep on watching. And there we have BDTX. Broke that previous low. I'm not looking to trade this at all until we can get back over that 520 level. So right now, BDTX is definitely one that I'm going to keep on the back burner play, but not really liking it. Regulatory setback for COVID antibody drug. Pre-announcements pour in. So yeah, there's the dump. Getting a lot of selling pressure. Break below. Really, if we break below 512, that is the big just killer, I should say. We have SBEV. Really holding this level. Not really holding VWAP, decreasing volume, but we're going to go ahead and I don't really like anything at the moment. So we're going to actually cover our large caps. So let's go ahead and look at the SPY. Oh, whoops. So we have really high volume on this really low wick yesterday. We dropped all the way back down. Wow, we dropped around 8 points and then moved up 10 points. 10, yeah, that's stupid with the SPY. How did that look yesterday? Yeah, absolutely ripping yesterday. SPY was ripping. Again, if we break above that of yesterday's high, and it looks like we did actually during pre-market, we held everything. So it does look like if we can break over actually the pre-market high back up above 67, we have room up to 69.35 today for the SPY. And with this volume coming in, I do think we're going to see some bullish buying pressure. We have SQ or QQQ, excuse me. Looking to actually, we had again that's increasing volume. Looks like people are buying on this dip. So we have that QQQ on Mark Row. All right, we got the QQQ. What about AMD? AMD, I'm not a huge fan, but again, that increasing volume on that lower wick. We have crowd strike, that increasing volume. It's literally just, I'm not liking it at all. This is just something that's just not looking good. Nvidia, there's that increasing volume. Still nothing there. SQ, again, absolutely dumping. SE, dumping too. We had that really high volume, lower wick. We do have a gap to fill up at $224. That would be ideal. We have Airbnb. Airbnb, just, I absolutely hate it. It's just way too choppy. Coinbase is also just choppy. Looking forward to find a bottom. We have a potential gap to fill today, actually at 323 or 332. So I actually want to keep Coinbase on watch today because of that gap fill. Now, currently we're sitting at around 226. So if we can actually hold that level, we can actually continue to move here. So I'm actually going to mark these levels. I am watching Coinbase for the gap fill. I'm going to go ahead and alert the team. All right. So yeah, gap fill. Oh, thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for the likes. We're almost at 1,000. Oh, yo, what's up, Devin? Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. All right. Facebook also looking for that gap fill. Not a huge fan of it. We did have that really long upper wick, that shadow. Again, I really hate taking Facebook long just because Facebook is just a fucking shitty ass company. So I really only like shorting it when it goes down. It's just one of my thing, just something that I do. It's weird. Again, DraftKings, not liking it. Zoom, need it to find a bottom. Need it to find a bottom. We have Tesla, very, very choppy. Want to see it. We could have a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern. Boom, with a first shoulder head, another shoulder. Break this. We honestly could have room back up to 13 to 1,400 for Tesla. Neo, I'm not a huge fan of Neo. Neo's just been dumping lately. Roku looking to break, not looking to break the downtrend. I want to see it actually hold this level. We do have a gap to fill at around 195. So let's see if that can actually do something. Apple, not liking it. Rivian, actually absolutely dumping, guys. This is why you do not buy IPOs. The anticipation and in the dump, they didn't even release cars, and it jumped up like it jumped up like 75% in a couple days. Now we're back down to 81. I'm going to continue to look for Rivian, but I'm not going to buy any at this moment. So those are really what we're watching is Coinbase for the gap fill. So let's go ahead and actually jump in to Coinbase and look. That's the only options play that we have today. We have Coinbase looking to fill back up to the close at 232. Let's see if we can want to see it hold this level actually. See if we can hold this nice 50 movement, 50 SMA, excuse me, on the 15-minute, and then on the hour we'll actually see if we can actually hold this level to continue higher. Is inverse head and shoulders bearish? No, inverse head and shoulders is actually bullish. So you make a first low here. I'll go back to Tesla and kind of explain it just a little bit more. So again, if we have our inverse head and shoulders, we have the first shoulder, the head, and the second shoulder. Now with this inverse head and shoulders pattern, you can see if this is the peak, buyers push it down. Then they get the bullish reaction. Then the sellers push it down even more. So right now we have a downtrend. If we're not even focusing on this previous, but if we're just focusing on this price action, we have a downtrend. Then we push up and then pull back again. But See how we have a higher low? There, that is indicating that buyers now have control. And if they continue to have control, we could continue to break this neckline. So from these two peaks, from these peaks and this peak, this is called the neckline. Now, when we break the neckline, that's confirmed the buying pressure, and we can continue to move higher. So it looks like we could have an inverse head and shoulders pattern on Tesla, and that would be ideal if you're looking to get Tesla long. What chart? This is Tesla. TSLA on the daily. But right now, we are looking at Coinbase for the potential inverse head and shoulders. Not inverse head and shoulders, excuse me. I want to see it actually come up and fill the gap. We gapped down 2 days ago. So let's see if we can actually continue to fill that. We don't really have any more popping up on our watch list. Again, we're really just focusing on SBEV, very high upper wick. I don't like this. It looks like a potential just VWAP false breakout. Nice bullish reaction. I'm not a huge fan of TSRI. Already had a rug pull, 2 rug pulls, so not a fan. We have one. I'm looking forward to hold this downtrend. I mean, we have a big seller at 2301. So if it breaks 20, I mean, big seller at 2301. I mean, I guess it's not that big. I guess it's only a few $1,000s. But as it's coming down, big seller starts taking them out. But again, BDTX not watching. Right now, our top 2 stocks to watch is going to be SBEV for the potential double bottom on the 5-minute or higher low. TSRI for the potential just hold, maybe nice continuation move. And then we have to watch out for a head and shoulders pattern on TSRI. But we also want to watch Coinbase for the potential move higher. Guys, come over to YouTube. Stock Talk Trades. You can see my screen better. You can trade with me better. Again, I also do not think you should take any of my trades. Do not copy trade. I do not recommend it. You will lose money. If I lose money, then you guys will lose money if you copy me. Again, if I make money, you might make money, or you might get in a little bit early or a little bit late, and then it could continue. Like you, bro, my dream so far to be a professional trader. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a professional trader at the moment. I'm a break-even trader. I don't make or lose money. Can you teach, bro? I can teach. Yeah, I can teach. But I'm being honest with you guys. I've only been doing this for 5-6 months. So I'm still brand new. But let me go ahead and I'll do a nice lesson. I'll do a quick lesson here. So let's go ahead and have our green candles. These aren't green candles. Those are really our volume bars. So as we are increasing in volume, I'm going to go ahead and actually see. We see a smaller spread. So as we get increasing volume, here's a very, very simple explanation of stopping volume. I can move you guys a little bit closer. I can actually. So as we're getting this green candle with smaller spreads, now the spread is from the open to the close. So this is the spread of the candle. Now as these candles progress, we are getting a smaller and smaller spread. Now with smaller spreads, we are seeing increasing in volume. Now that is not matching the spreads. Volume is just cause. Volume is the cause, and the price action is the effect. After 3 years down 10K trading, investing, hey, it's all good. You got to continue to push. You can make it. Just continue to push. Don't give up. Now, since we have smaller spreads as we are continuing to get smaller spreads with a larger cause, that is telling us that in this area, come like let's say we're coming up into this area in this zone. Maybe this is at $3, a nice natural resistance, or there's some resistance coming into this area. We can see that now this is not all buying pressure, because if we have a higher increase in volume, we should have a higher spread. If we don't have a higher spread, we have a lower spread. That is telling us that that is not a strong trend, and that the price action does not match the volume. Now, if the price action does not match the volume, then you should get out. Volume is everything. Volume is key. If the volume does not match the price action, get out. If you have a high cause, you want a high effect. If you have a low cause, you want a low effect. But if we have a high cause on a low effect, that's where it starts to get, that's like the alarm bell should be ringing that this trend to the upside might start to fade and fall. So there was a nice volume price analysis. Hang in there. Yes, I know it's possible. Always just come back better, stronger. Understand why you failed. Understand why you lost money. Sometimes they're great trades, and it just doesn't go in your favor, which is okay. We have SBEV. Not really a huge fan of it. TSRI looking like. Let's see if we can hold VWAP. Whoa. Why is it like this? There we go. So BDTX, again, looking like broke below. It's looking like it's coming up to find resistance back up at 520 potentially. Let's see. We have Coinbase. There was the dump from Coinbase. Let's see if we can actually hold this level, because I want to see if we can actually break above. The whole market kind of looks bullish, in my opinion. It's a lesson, not a loss. Yes, it's only a failure if you quit. It is only a failure if you quit. Every other time, it's just to learn. So there's a nice pop from Coinbase, a nice spam wick, I should say. Oh, we have one looking like it's going to potentially bounce. Let's see. We had really high volume on that doji candle. Looks like we are actually going to start to maybe bounce. Let's go ahead and look at the... It's a really high float, really high float. The volume, average volume is very, very low. It's actually low. Relative volume is actually stupid low. So I'm actually going to delete one off of our watch list. Paper trade, stay focused. I don't seem to learn my lesson. Hey, that's why logging your trades it's so valuable. I need to get better at logging my trades. I log my trades every once in a while, but I need to log it more. There's a nice 3-bar play with increasing volume and a small volume on the pullback with a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern on the tick chart. Let's see if that can actually continue to move. TSRI has already had a rug pull, so be careful. Be careful. Yeah, let's go ahead and look at what's going on. So we're SBEV gapped up, or didn't gap up, but let's go and look at previous gap ups. I don't know, but we have a lot of wicks to the upside. A lot of wicks to the upside. So let's go and actually look here. Gapped up, ran, and then dumped. So, I'm not a huge fan of SBEV. What about TSRI? We love gapping up, ripping. But we usually give everything back for TSRI. And we can see that here and here too. So can BDTX doesn't look like it's actually gapping up too many times. So it gapped up once. here, but looks like a dump, so not a huge fan. We have, again, Coinbase is definitely the options play that we're watching today. Potential calls. This isn't an all-day thing. Grab and go like a bank robber. Yes. Grab and go. Also, we need to watch I mean, we're just kind of sitting on our hands, waiting for the best opportunity. I mean, we have TSRI that is coming up to that level. Again, we had a rug pull. We have a couple rug pulls in this area, so be careful. I wouldn't be a breakout buyer at this moment. I'd be careful. Do not buy at the moment. All right, I think be careful coming into this area. It's the mentality that lets me down. Yeah, hey, yes, mentality is everything. That's why I didn't trade yesterday or Friday. I had a very bad breakdown, just mentality, very tough mentally in the markets. Look at volatile stocks with movement and volume. Yes, volume is everything. If you do not have volume, don't trade it. If the volume does not confirm the price action, don't trade it. Price action is just a derivative of volume. Volume will create price action. If there's volume, there'll be a lot of price action. If there's not a lot of price action, when there is a lot of volume, then you shouldn't be trading there or getting out or getting close to getting out. So, yep, just sitting on our hands, waiting for the best opportunity again. Trading is all about Okay, guys, we have around 3 minutes left. All right, let's see if I can actually options charting setup. Implied volatility is pretty high. Not looking to take it, actually. I'm going to stick away from options. It might work in our favor, but, you know, I'm just going to kind of just watch. Stay with penny stocks today because the other options, that was how I kind of screwed myself on Friday. Or Thursday, excuse me. All right, what are you guys watching? Anything you guys watching at the moment on TikTok and or YouTube? Hmm. SQ, Lucid, and Neo. What's Neo with Kathy Woods? Are we gapping up? Not really. I think we're gapping down. I'm not too sure. We're getting that increasing volume on a low spread. Kathy Woods news. Is there any news? Live news. Kathy Woods makes first buy of an EV maker, and it's not Tesla. Ooh, that is good news for. She bought shares on NEO. Oh, that is very good. PayPal. Increasing volume, low spread. Looking forward to actually fill this gap up at 187. Break 187. We have room back to these moving averages. I mean, we do have a gap to fill for PayPal all the way back up at 228. Now, I would like to see us bottom, potentially not make a new low below yesterday's low, and potentially make a just start making a bottom consolidation. Nice strong close above 196 or above 199, 197 would be a very good indication to go long for PayPal. And then we have SPY. We're live, guys. We're live. SPY. SPY again. I'm thinking if we can break over yesterday's high, we can see a nice bullish reaction here. We have FSBC. There was a nice washed out for SBEV. All right. Oh, sorry. I need to trying to scroll. There we go. Yeah, right now SBEV is very, very choppy. Be careful. Yeah, squeezed. Oh my gosh, squeezed super high. For TSRI. Not really seeing anything. All right, we have TSRI. BDTX. Dumping. HUDI halted. To the downside. NTRB. NTRB halted. Woo! What? Don't see any news. The volume is terrible, guys. The volume is terrible. Do not take this. Someone got filled at 2,000 at 651. That's nice for them. There's SEBV. I'm liking SBEV. Watching SCBEV. All right, let's see. I'm not really seeing anything at the moment. Neo moving? Whoops, missed it. Oh yeah, it's moving up a couple percentage. It's moving up 1% at the moment. I'm on SBEV. Looking for a better pullback. Looks like we could get halted. I don't know where a halt level is for some reason. Starting to get that. We got a nice double top, pullback. Looking for a nice dip buy. I mean, nope. Not liking that at all. I need to expand this. We're going to go boom, add quick study. Studies. Give me a sec. I'm adding VWAP. There. There we go. I want to see a pullback down to around 170. I want to see a pullback. I didn't see the pullback that I wanted. Didn't see the pullback that I wanted. Didn't see the pullback, but it looks like we already broke. If we break over 184, we're going to go up to round 2. Break over 184. Let's see. We have decreasing volume. I'm not a fan of that, but we still have 4 minutes left on this candle. Man, just TSRI, absolutely the scam wicks. I'm not a fan of these. I mean, is there good? There's not great news, but it's not bad. You know what I mean? Not liking TSRI. Not watch out, guys. Watch out for the potential rug pull. Watch out for the rug pull. Will the Fed juice that fake stock market today? Looking at charts is like watching the sky, right? Yeah, it's like watching the sky if you don't know what to look for. Let's see if Josh has any shares in this. No, he doesn't. Now we have a high volume on a low spread. Looks like a reversal to me. Not gonna take it long. Neo up almost 2%. Good news. I wouldn't take this as a bull flag. On the 1 minute, kind of looks like one. But on the 5 minute, just upper wick, doji candle shooting star. This looks extremely bearish to me. For SBEV. Nothing else is halted. Nothing else is halted, guys. We're just kind of sitting on our hands. Be careful. I don't like this upper wick on this low spread. Be careful. BDTX. Oh, BDTX looks like we could have a nice red to green move. Let's see. Looking for another pullback. I'm liking BDTX. Let's see if we can get a strong close. Maybe a nice. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this at the moment. I mean, yeah, did get some okay news. Let's add it. Let's see what's going on. Looks like SBEV is now, I mean, still decreasing volume. I'm not liking this double top. It looks like we are hitting selling pressure. I think we're going to be fading off for the rest of the day for SBEV. TSRI got faded off. I'm not really liking this. Again, Coinbase, not liking that at all. Neo's up almost 3%. All right, let's see if we can actually get this popped over. We're back above the 9 and 20 on the minute, excuse me. There's the nice rug pull. Not a fan of it right now. That was just a $4,000 pull. 4,000 share pull, excuse me. So Yep, there was Coinbase. Boom. Not liking Coinbase. Really just sitting on our hands, waiting for the best opportunity. Excuse me. Where's HUDI? Oh, HUDI. Halted. Boom, boom. Halted. Oh, man. HUDI. They're shorting. Great short. I wonder why. Not really see anything. These upper wicks are scaring me for SBRV. Not available to borrow for SBEV. I think SBEV is going to dump hard. Dump hard. Oh, Lordy. SBEV could do anything, though. But I do think we're going to dump. We're just sitting on our hands, waiting for the best opportunity. All right, guys, I am going to end the live stream here. Just keep it in for chat. And if you want to get more live stream, get scanners, get live commentary, get the community scanners, you can get Josh, you can get me, both live stream. Go ahead and hit the link in my bio and go to Alpha Chat Room. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for stopping in. I'm going to keep live streaming for the members exclusively. So have a good one. This is the top trending project on OpenSea, and for good reason. They're backed by Crypto.com, Gemini, Polygon, CoinGecko, and so many more. Here's a whole nother list, but I want to point out that Mark Cuban is backing this project. Not to mention their collaboration with Binance. This is the most undervalued project that I've ever seen. They're making a.
How I turned $50 into $7,000.
This is the top trending project on OpenSea, and for good reason. They're back.
Inventory dips. Hatch. Okay. It's still 3 cents. Bouncing off of the 50 SMA. Second time been halted today here on NTRB. We know stock can move. We know we have some room to 10. We have some room up towards around that spiking high in the 200-day moving average, but we have to be mindful of 875, right? We have the 875. Decent little level of resistance. So I mean, NTRB right now halted at what time were we halted? Halted at 9:46:46. We'll be live at 9:51:46. We got about a minute to go. If this is a 5-minute halt here on NTRB. So again, right now, NTRB is where you guys are watching.
How much was it? How much?
Everybody trades the whole strategy, but it's worth watching. We get about 20, 30 cents. Expect to see it back down to 825, 830, and a very strong bounce, a very strong rip, potentially into NTRB here. For a potential halt strategy, but again, if you don't trade the strategy, it's okay. Get up there. A little risky. A little risky. PHIO guys. PHIO. Nice consolidation under 113. Right, we talked about this yesterday, how when stocks consolidate underneath resistance and then break out the volume, you can usually see those continue higher. So right now on PHIO, we had really nice consolidation underneath that level of resistance, and we had a nice break of volume. Definitely a great indication that we can continue higher on PHIO. 114, 115, pull back. PHIO. Maybe hold on this trend line as well. We got the VWAP sitting at around 112. We do have some room to 125 here on PHIO. We do have some room to 125. It's anything to take profit, but again, it's a longer term. Variations by loss. You get a nice entry at 80. I'm going to break out that 80 entry, run on that gas bill. And now we just continue the dollar cost average in. Little, a little. Good job. Locked in 212 on that 87 Roblox call. job there, man. Good stuff. I like it.